What's going on? My hair looking oh, a little messy. Got my hoodie on. Respect to Trayvon Martin. Everybody get your hoodies out. Alright. I got a few points I want to point out, and I just want everybody to think about this. Do everything you can, everything that's within your stretch of abilities to support this boy's case and his family and all of that. Hey, this justice system, they're a little messed up, because I mean, clearly we have you know strict laws against so many things, and these laws are not being regarded at all. In this Trayvon Martin case, it's like they don't even exist anymore. I don't even know what is anymore. You know what I mean? Okay, the first thing is Zimmerman. Zimmerman, this nice guy, as all his friends and everybody on his team is calling him. You know, he didn't have probable cause. Number one, he didn't have probable cause to pursue Trayvon Martin. Trayvon was not really showing any suspicious behavior. He was simply walking, talking on the phone. Yes, his hand was in his pocket, but um, my hands are in my pocket all the time, so I don't. That doesn't mean I'm about to pull out a gun and like shoot somebody. So there was no suspicious behavior. Zimmerman's job as being a member or a leader of the neighborhood watch committee or whatever, his job should not have been any more than what a security guard's job would be, and that would be to observe and report. Um, it stated clearly in the neighborhood watch bylaws that no member is to pursue someone that they think is suspicious of some type of you know, crime or anything like that. Their job is just to call, the police, keep maybe possibly keep track of the individual or something, so they will be able to lead the police directly to them so they can handle them and do their job. So this man, being such a serious guy about this neighborhood watch thing, apparently disregarded that law of the bylaws. He took things into his own hands, and that is completely against the rules. As being a member, you when you join, they're supposed to make sure that you understand that. So I know Zimmerman's no fool. He understood that he wasn't supposed to do that, but his rage was, it came from something else. It didn't come from Trayvon committing the crime because he hadn't done anything. So it had to come from somewhere else to make him feel like he had to do something. And that's where the racism question comes in. Was it because Trayvon was black or what? What inside Zimmerman made him just feel like he had to do something? Being that, Trayvon was completely innocent. He was carrying Skittles and tea, not a gun. And he was still pursued by someone. Second, the eyewitness accounts. Okay, eyewitnesses said they came out of their homes and Trayvon was face down, being straddled by Zimmerman. At that point, he is not a threat. There was no need for a gun to even be pulled out on Trayvon, let alone a trigger pull. At that point, regardless of what Trayvon did, put his hands on him, whether he pushed him back, whether he pushed him in the first place, it don't matter. All that before that point does not matter, because at that point Trayvon was face down and he was being contained by Zimmerman. No reason to kill him. Okay, there's no reason to kill him. He wasn't a threat. His back was turned. I've seen people um I've seen people try to say self-defense, and true enough, it probably was self-defense. The person ran up on you, snuck you, and took off running, and you shot him in the back. Guess what? You're going to jail, and it's not going to be self-defense because that bullet went into that person's back, therefore proving that their back was turned and they were not a threat when you shot them. So, that being said, I'm moving on to the next, and that's the 911 tapes, where you can clearly hear in the background one of the neighbors were um, one of the neighbors called 911, and you could hear in the background Trayvon yelling something that Um, a person that's a threat to someone else would not yell help. They wouldn't. They wouldn't yell help. It wouldn't be in their mind to yell help. And that was just before gunshots went off. Just before gunshots went off. Okay, so um, you just got to think about these things. There is no reason. Just these facts alone should be reason enough for Zimmerman behind bars, at least during the investigation. He should not be a free man. During the entire time this investigation is going on, he should be behind bars until everything has panned out, until these losers and these idiots come to their senses and realize that this did not go the way it should have gone. I mean, Zimmerman didn't even sit back to see if Trayvon would exhibit some type of suspicious behavior. If he would have stopped and just kind of started staring at random houses, or if he was walking like he didn't have purpose, or just kind of, you know, going around, I would have waited to see if he was meeting somebody. If no one showed up after a while and he just started going up to houses and just going from house to house looking through windows and just all that type of stuff, then that's kind of suspicious. But someone who's walking, they're looking forward, they're on the phone, not walking very slow, walking at a steady pace. That person is heading somewhere. There is nothing suspicious about that. Like Jane Velez Mitchell said, this is the 21st century. Lots of people walk, especially in Florida. I was there a few weeks ago, and everybody freaking walks. So that's just my viewpoint. Just do whatever is in the stretch of your abilities to support this case. Whatever you can do to get the message out there. His family needs support. Um, this case should be one in the bag, but obviously, I mean, it's taking these people with degrees a little bit longer than I'd expect. But I'm over 7 minutes. Thank you for watching. God bless. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin.